Heading out of Hoback, I followed Highway 89 along the Snake River down to Alpine, Wyoming. And there I camped a couple of days and then went to Thane, Wyoming, just 20 miles south, and camped a couple more days. So I'm making pasta because I didn't make it yesterday. Put these 2 cans of tomatoes and corn in there. Got my coffee, mushroom coffee, sitting in my chair, and yeah, it's gonna be a slow morning. So I gotta pack up, then go charge my phone. That'll take a couple of hours. I passed through Afton, Wyoming once I left Thane, and I made my way 14 miles south of Afton to a forestry road that would take me to Cokeville, Wyoming. It was beautiful, and it was great to be back on gravel. I just came upon these ants here swarming over the street, coming from the wow, this is so cool. Oh, I probably should have crossed first. Now I'm gonna have to run them over. Wow, look at that. So this is the really weird camping spot I'm at. It's called like Legion's Park or something, but it looks like an abandoned, I don't even know. But there's like some picnic tables that are overgrown there, like overgrown for a while. This is the gravel road I took from south of Cokeville to Evanston, and not a single soul on the road the whole time. I think it was 60, 70 miles of gravel roads. Just awesome. Morning. I thought I would show my camp I've been at. I'm kind of just now getting packed up. So this is in between Cokeville, Wyoming and Evanston, Wyoming. Is on some gravel roads that run between the two, kind of, and there's nobody out here. Nobody. And there's water down here. Just a little trickle of it, but that's enough. I can fill up. I get about 2 liters in my bucket. 2 or 4 liters, get about a gallon in there. And then I filter it up here so I have enough drinking water. I found the water. I stopped for a break and noticed horseflies were coming at me, which to me I figured was a sign of water. As I came around a bend over this way, I saw a couple tall trees, cottonwood trees I think, near like a little ditch. So as I got closer, there was a large kind of puddle pool of overgrown water, algae water stuff. And I followed that up and found a little, this little creek here, or stream, I don't know. It's smaller than a creek and a stream, but you get the point. But yeah, this has been probably the most peaceful place I have camped in a long time. It's hard to leave, but I'm out of food. So I have enough to get me to town, and that's it. It's 35 miles south to Evanston. There hasn't been a single car, single person. Just an occasional plane overhead. That's been it. And it's just quiet all day. After I left camp, I made my way into Evanston, where I got enough supplies for 4 or 5 days. I was going to be jumping on the Western Wildlands Route on the Muir Highway, an alternate part of the route, to take me south for a bit. The Muir Highway was really, really pretty. The traffic was not too bad until I got towards the end, closer to Camas. Then the traffic was pretty awful, and the space people gave me was sometimes ridiculous, even when they could give me space. The places I camped out, I loved it. I wish I had more food so I could stay longer. My favorite spot is right here up on this mountain, right next to a lake, just watching the bees come and get in the flowers and the ducks on the little lake there. And it was a very kind of healing place for me because I was going through some fairly intense depression at the time because of a few things. And just letting my Achilles rest that little bit more. The ride down the mountain was, of course, a lot of fun. Downhill is always a lot of fun. I continued along the Western Wildlands Route southeast of Camas. It was beautiful, like just insanely beautiful. It was hard, like I can't capture it in the pictures even though I tried. And I followed that along to the Strawberry Reservoir and down to what's called Soldier's Summit, and that's where I broke off from the trail. The trail was definitely challenging at times. My bike's heavily loaded and it would sink into the softer gravel. I did a lot of hike-a-bike. It was totally worth it though, and cycling up above 9,000 feet, just jaw-dropping beauty everywhere you turn. Really, really wonderful stretch of trail. And then getting to the highway was hell. I hated it. This is some graffiti in Helper, Utah. The stretch on Highway 6 from Soldier Summit to Helper, Utah was a nightmare. I was terrified, white-knuckle gripping the handlebars most of the time. Cruising down the hill into Helper was just, I thought I was going to die. And I think I almost did a couple of times. I got new Crocs while I was in Price, which is next to Helper. So that was nice and comfy. And then from there, I continued along 6. I was headed towards Green River. This is a river I plan to resupply my water. You can see it's a little short on water. Luckily, I found this puddle so I could get some water to make it to Green River. And just outside of Green River, maybe 2-3 miles away, I ran into a guy in the middle of nowhere. His name's Andrew, and he had been running and walking across the country. So we stopped and chatted for a while. Just awesome to meet the guy. So I'm out here in southeast Wyoming, outside of Blanding, catching up all these videos and trying to get all that online stuff kind of sorted out that I've just been letting build up and build up. One thing I wanted to say on this video, I don't have the pictures of all the people that were kind and helpful to me along the way from Hoback, Wyoming down to Green River, Utah. And I wanted to say thank you. I know that they'll probably never see this, but I don't care. I still, I couldn't make this video and not say thanks. I don't know, for me it's just incredibly inspiring, lifts my spirits up a lot, and keeps me pedaling for sure. And yeah, I don't know, I just felt like it was important to say thank you to all the folks out there that just stop and do kind things for other people.